somebody right.
For a few years, your role was just energy.
Right. I'll probably say like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when some of those guys left, and I had to be the next guy, next man up. So I would say the main thing is just being patient. Never rush to be somewhere. Just stay the course, believe in yourself. And I feel like every time, somebody moved on, my job got harder and my leadership got harder. And I'm not really like a vocal guy as much as you think. I try to lead by example, but sometimes you got to take that role to be a vocal leader. And Coach Sampson challenged me every day to be that guy to help the guys, young guys that's coming up. And they look at me as, kind of like the face of the program, knowing I've been there so long. So just try to lead by example and just let them guys follow me.
When you're watching that last play last night, what's going through your head?
Just get it in and just get something to the room. Cause at least if you get it to the room, we can at least get maybe a tip in or something like that. But just get a shot, get it to the room.
Have you ever seen it where the ball goes back to the inbounder like that?
Yes, because there's like different variations, like in that play.
But in a game?
Nah, I haven't seen it. We haven't did that before.
Yeah. What was your celebration like after?
It's kind of like a little fist bump. Like, yes, we did. We got it.
And what time did you get to bed last night?
We didn't get back to the hotel till like almost 2 o'clock. And I ain't go to sleep till I couldn't go to sleep like as soon as I got back. So I don't think I went to bed till like 3, 4. Yeah.
And what time did y'all have to get up?
They let us sleep in a little bit, so we didn't get up till like almost 11 o'clock, something like that.
That's pretty good.
Who was your program's GOAT?
Our program's GOAT, J1 Roberts, without a question.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
So you guys have already seen film this morning on?
Yeah.
Okay. How much did you guys see?
Probably like an hour and something. Just because we only have one day, so I try to get used to them as much as possible, see how they play, personnel, what they run.
And is it possible to? And I realize you guys are both gunning for the same thing. Is it possible to admire them and vice versa because you guys play? Just the heart, the tenacity, all that stuff. Is it fair to appreciate?
You gotta give them their flowers. Especially when it's a team that's kind of similar to us. We know what it takes to play like us. It's hard. So when you see another team that plays kind of similar, not identical, but has some similarities, you can kind of admire it a little bit and give them their props.
My celebration, I'm happy. Sure, I'm happy for me and Lowe's, because Lowe's had to go finish that mud. Yeah, I thought he was about to go dunk it, but he really tipped it, laid it in a little bit. Yeah, so I was happy. I'm happy for everybody, because everybody put work in for it.
You and he both, you've never been in this situation in a tournament, right?
Nah.
And so you've got 3 of the guys on the floor that have got a lot of experience.
Yep.
They put it in your hands.
Yeah, they trust me. Yeah, that's cool. So they trust me. I love them. Yeah, we all trust each other. We trust each other, gonna make the right play.
They got a really good point guard, a good backcourt. What kind of challenge is that going to be?
Yeah, Zakai's good. I feel like since I've been in the tournament, I played pretty good point guards up to here. He's different in a way. He's the engine of their team, and like I said earlier, he's got a big heart. So I think just containing him and then going out here and competing.
When Milos and LJ were saying it just basically comes down to 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
You guys, with the quick turnaround, you got to throw this one away and focus on the next.
Yeah, we've been off pretty, like it's over with. Felt like we executed, at the end, and you know, once that game was over, we kind of put a comment to it. You know, on to the next. Like you said, it's a quick turnaround. So, 10 against Tennessee, it's a really good team. So, just trying to get, you know, mentally locked in, and try to go through scouting report. Probably not as much on the court. You know, try to get our legs right. Play at 220, 230, I think. So, it's more of like a mental thing now, and just going into the game and just trying to have a great start going into that game.
You know what the
How many times this year, or even in the last 3 years or whatever, would you say the team not named Houston played harder than Houston did?
I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but, you know, when it does, it's, you know, we bounce back from it. Like this year, I feel like Texas Tech played harder than us when they beat us. And since then, you know, we went on a run. But, you know, if we just play harder than the team we play against, you know, it's hard to beat us, which is why, you know, that's the number one thing that we focus on when we go into a game. Because if we play harder than them, we're not going to lose.
And why do you say J1 was the GOAT?
Man, just every area. On a real level, he plays hard. He's a soldier. You know, I've seen him play with, you know, one hand before. You know, he's just a tough guy, but, you know, that's also, you know, one of my favorite teammates that I've ever had. So, you know, I love him.
You played really well last night, especially with 3 fouls. What has changed for you in that you're able to play more controlled?
Just trying not to, like you said, like just being more aware of like what I'm doing instead of just trying to swing at everything and just trying to, like you said, just be more in control. But something.
I've told you this before, but in September, you told me your goal was to be more aggressive. Do you think that's what you've done this year? Since a groin injury.
Yeah. So, since I feel like since we started, you know, Big 12 conference play, and up until now, I feel like I've been more aggressive than what I've been in the past, for sure. So,
What do you think that's opened up for you?
For me, just more scoring opportunities, and then for my teammates, and like get them open a lot too. So,
What is your routine today? You watch some film. Is it more film practice? Do you expect it to be a normal practice or kind of light walkthrough?
I mean, I don't know. It's Coach Sampson. We could have a tough practice, but, you know, just watching as much film as possible and getting, you know, as familiar with them as we can.
This turnaround is similar to your home game, and then you go to Texas Tech on that Monday night. Do you feel the similarities there?
I mean, it's pretty much the same. Not even just with, you know, going to Texas Tech, but in any tournament. You know, it's quick turnarounds. You know, just like last weekend. So it's pretty much the same. You get done with your game, try to, you know, recover as much as possible, get your body right, get used to the next team that you're playing, and try to, you know, cover as much ground in a day as you can.
Y'all had 3 guys on the court with 40-plus games of NCAA experience, and the final play goes through you and JoJo. What's that say about the trust in the two of you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was just making the right play at the end of the day. We all want to win. I think that's why this team is special. So, yeah, it was just honestly just JoJo making the right play.
Fans don't get to know Kelvin, you know, as a human being. They see him on TV just getting into the refs and screaming at y'all. Like, is there another side to him that you guys fall in love with, that you play so hard?
Yeah, but I feel like that's what makes him such a great coach is the switch he can have. You know, when he steps in between the lines, like I don't think there's a better competitor than Coach Sampson. But, you know, when he's outside the court, he's one of the nicest people I know. Like when you guys see him with Kylan and Maisie, Coach Kellen's kids, that's who he is. He's, you know, a nice, you know, kind-hearted person, and, you know, somebody that I could be around him all day, on and off the court. But on the court, you're going to see he's a competitor, and, you know, that's what makes him a Hall of Fame coach.